What's going on, Cubs fam? We are back for another Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes video, and my people, we have got a lot to discuss with all of these posts that came out from Capital Games yesterday. A lot of stuff, a lot of controversy, you know, the normal drill, and I'm gonna do my best to try to stay positive here. But I have to admit, Cubs fam, I'm gonna have to be honest with you guys. I'm not super happy about a few things. But hopefully, there is light side on the other side of this, and once we get through Galactic Legends, I think we just need to get through the Galactic Legends. Can we just be done with this? Can we just have it gone? Just move on past this crap? Anyway, my people, it's been crazy. So, starting the day off yesterday, we had this blunder right here with the territory war, which I just want to call out. I just think it's funny. We have issues like this happen. Territory wars just randomly, poof, disappear. But we're also told there's no issues with the code. I don't know. I'm not a developer, but something seems fishy to me. But I just want to highlight that. But we got our State of the Galaxy post, or should we call it, as I think it was the parody Capital Games account said, the State of the Art Team poster. So, State of Galactic Legends art or something like that. You can't make this up. It's so funny that we were making light of how often the art team gets highlighted. No disrespect to the art team. They do good work, but there's a lot of other things that we'd like out of a State of the Galaxy post, I think, than some drawings. But sure enough, we got the art team highlighted in here, so we get a little sneak peek. Now, I will say, though, for the sake of being positive here, the intro cinematic actually looks pretty dope. This scene, to me, was one of my all-time favorite Star Wars scenes. The fight between Rey and Kylo that was happening through the Force. I loved that scene, and having that be what they're using as the opening intro to this, and I think it actually makes sense with what they're doing. I'm actually pretty excited about this. So we make fun about we kind of make fun of the art team, not the art team itself, but more just the obsession with updating us on what they're doing. This looks pretty cool. This looks pretty cool. I'm gonna be honest. But here's what was really interesting to me is that we're going to be unlocking Galactic Legends characters at 7 stars in the middle of their event. But it's kind of like, could you say we're adding another star almost? Is this the 8th star to these characters? Because you unlock them partway through the event. However, you still need to complete the entire event to unlock their full power. We're going to withhold them. We're going to withhold them from you. The full power is their ultimate ability, and the ultimate abilities will require a new ultimate ability material to unlock that is rewarded from completing the final tiers of the event. You will have enough material to unlock their ultimate ability once you have earned all available materials from later tiers in the event. The materials needed to unlock the ultimate abilities will be available only in Galactic Legends events. And then, of course, you need to get the tickets to go through the event. And this whole tickets thing, like, they're just... So we now learn in here that we're going to have light side and dark side tickets. But what I'm really... They just tell us more. We've been learning about these tickets, and basically the only real new thing that we're learning here is that there's a max cap on tickets, and that there's light side and there's dark side tickets. So basically there's tickets for Rey, there's tickets for Kylo. And this wording here, I don't think we need to worry too much about it, but it's almost worded like you need to have both requirements before you can earn the tickets, which would be a major issue, because that would mean you have to have all 14 characters relic, or sorry, it's 12 characters each, so 24 characters relic to do that. I don't think that's what this means. I think it just means each of their corresponding events. You'll be able to earn those, and I'm guessing you can only earn light side with the characters you need for light side event, dark side for the dark side. I don't know, but there's just so much more information. I want to, like, once I have those tickets, does that mean I can do every tier of the event, or do I need tickets for each tier? Is this going to be a way for us to ensure that you can't unlock them on day one? I don't know. And then also, difficulty-wise, they've mentioned that the difficulty will be easier, but is that only applying to the unlock? Is the unlock going to be the easy part, but I'm just going to call ultimate abilities basically like their 8th star. Is that going to be a lot harder? And that's where they get you to go, you know what? I got to take all of these guys up to Relic 7. I don't know. It really kind of remains to be seen, but I think there's reason to be hesitant with this, and there's just the slow drip of information I think has kind of worked against Capital Games. I feel like it's created, for me at least, more confusion than clarity, and left more questions than has given answers. And so we'll see how that goes. I'm not worried for me because I am so astronomically far away from ever dreaming about getting a Galactic Legend right now that this isn't going to affect me. But I am worried about for those of you guys out there that are actually going for this, because the cost has got to be absolutely bananas if you're going for it. And you know what? If that's you, more power to you. So that's that. And then we had this slipped in there. Here's the rest of the requirements. Now, I just want to talk about this. I did a little bit of number crunching here. I put together a little spreadsheet for you guys because we've got the new characters that are going to be needed, which I think we kind of expected this to be ships, but instead, surprise, we got Resistance Hero Poe, we got Hux, so those other two recently marqueed characters are going to be needed, and then more Relic 7 characters, BB-8 Relic 7, Emperor Palpatine Relic 7. Emperor Palpatine actually kind of makes sense, although we actually learned in the Rise of Skywalker novel that that's a different Palpatine. It's a clone of Palpatine, so I think we should get a new version of Palpatine. Am I right? But anyway, I digress. But I was thinking about it. All of these characters they've asked us to take, not to Gear 12, but to Gear 13, plus relics. How many people even are in this vicinity right now? And this is data thanks to SWGoH.gg. And the rank that you're seeing here is the rank that these characters are at in terms of, out of, let's see here, I have all the characters right here. 183 characters. 183 characters in the game. Out of 183 characters, what rank they are in terms of how many people have them. Look at Vet Smuggler Chewie. 152. Resistance Hero Poe, 124. First Order TIE Pilot, 113. The average here, like the highest we got is Rey Jedi Training. That's not too bad. A lot of people have Gear 13. This is just Gear 13. This isn't factoring relics. A lot of people have Gear 13 Rey, but almost everybody is beneath 50. And a very solid chunk underneath 70, 80, in the 90s, somewhere on there. And you can see the percentage too of how many characters there are in the game. Or out of all characters, how many are at Gear 13, that percentage there. And it's just demoralizing, I think, for a lot of us what this ended up looking like. 24 total characters. And out of all of you, chances are that almost all 24 of them will need to go to Gear. For me, if you look at my Resistance, for example, I do not have a single one of those characters at Gear 13, and only a handful are at Gear 12. And First Order, at least, I have a lot of Gear 12, the core First Order team, but the rest are, no, Palpatine's there, but at Gear 12, but also there, no Gear 13, not a single one is even at Gear 13. That's not even factoring in relics. And so, let me know how you guys feel about that. I think it just kind of culminates in this, what I think is the most disappointing quarter in the history of Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Now, maybe the game is doing fine financially. You know what? A lot of people have been asked to wail pretty hard on this game because of all of this stuff. And you know what? Maybe the game's going to be okay after this. But right now, Capital Games, I just want you guys to know that I'm disappointed in what you have done with this game. I'm being serious right now. I'm not trying to rip on your game. I'm just, as a fan of this game, this has been a very discouraging, demoralizing quarter for the player base. And I am wanting to move on, and I would really like it if you listened to those of us who are not even in the general area, which, according to this spreadsheet, is most of us. Most of us, a very solid percentage of us, are not even going to be able to dream about participating in this content you've spent so much time explaining to us and getting ready for. I expect the next quarter to be much better than this. I expect I'm not thinking finances. This player base deserves so much better next quarter. We've had good quarters before. We've had okay quarters before. This is the worst one we've had. And so you can really only go up from here, in my humble opinion. So I really, really hope that things get better next quarter. Capital Games. And then let's see here. I also wanted to go something else that I haven't even called out yet. Let's go back here. One more thing I wanted to talk about is the Lightspeed Bundle. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Let's see, where is it? Lightspeed Bundle. Lightspeed, where'd you go, Lightspeed Bundle? Where is it? We got to find that 5,000. There it is. Okay, Lightspeed Zeta Bundle. So it looks like we're going to have more brands of this. I'm going to call Capital Games on carpet a little bit more in this Q&A. Do you plan to repeat offers like the Hyperdrive Bundle more often, or is this a one-time thing? And we get a firm answer. This is a one-time purchase. But yet, we have a new pack, a Lightspeed Bundle, Hyperspace, Lightspeed, and you have to have the Hyperdrive Bundle to purchase this. Come on, CG. It's like it's the second iteration of the Hyperdrive Bundle. Only the value is about 10%. As good as the Hyperdrive Bundle was, given what is in here. Is this the worst value in the history of bundles, my friends? Let me know about that down in the comments below. I kind of poke fun at it because I understand this is different than the Hyperdrive Bundle. It's not permanently available. It's definitely different. But the fact that this bundle is paywalled behind another bundle, and it is also a $100 bundle, I don't know. Not super stoked about that. So, anyway, sorry about the negative energy, my friends. There's nothing else to talk about in this game. I would rather make videos about theory crafts and stuff that's fun to talk about. But we got to talk about what's going on in the game right now, too, because that's what you guys need to hear my take on that. I know all of you that are here want to hear where I'm at, and that's where I'm honestly at. And again, I do my very best to be positive on this channel. I do not want to send the negative. I want you guys to come here and be happier than when you left, by and large, but I also am obsessed with being genuine with you guys. I just can't pretend to like something that I don't like. And so again, CG, this quarter sucked. Let's get through these Galactic Legends. Get your money. I'm sure you're going to get a lot of it. And let's do better. Do better next quarter. Capital Games, do better for this player base. They deserve it. All right, my friends, if you guys like this video, please drop it. Show Capital Games that you did like this video, that you are ready for a better quarter next time, once we get through this Galactic Legends thing. And as always, my brothers, don't forget